Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be offering up a technique that includes breath work and visualization to help strengthen your center and help you kind of come out of challenge when you're feeling overloaded, overwhelmed, overworked. This is something that I bring a lot to the circles that I facilitate or host, and it's something that I find really helpful, especially for the helpers, people who want to take care of and fix and heal the world, right? All on their own. Like if you know someone who's an activist, right? They feel like they got to take care of everything, which is a beautiful sentiment, but can really cause fatigue and burnout really quickly. So to stay engaged healthfully and with resilience, it's really important for you to be able to stay centered as you move forward in life. Tend to yourself as you move forward and you'll last a lot longer. So the breath practice is called elevator breathing, and the visualization is to honor the heaven to earth axis. So to speak about this, I'm going to illustrate just a little bit about the structure of a circle, right? When we're sitting in circle, why it's such an effective healing tool is there's the boundary, right? We all collectively hold this boundary for whatever's in the center. So what's in the center is based on what the purpose of each circle is. It can be different each and every time. It is different every time. It's different based on the people who are there. It's different based on the goals that you set, if any. So it can be a container that we can hold someone's grief if someone's needing healing in that way. It can be a container to hold a goal or something that the group wants to accomplish together. It can hold a ponderance, some kind of question we want to hold that helps us dive into deeper parts of ourselves and to show up more authentically in the world. So there's the boundary, there's the center, and then there's kind of the spoke on the wheel from our relationship from ourselves to the center, that we each hold that point on the circle, right? And part of why this is such a powerful thing is because there's some people who feel like they need to take care of everything, right? There's some people who feel like scared and paralyzed and don't know what to do, so there's inactivity. But we want to invite a balance of those two. And by holding ourselves in this structure, it's an invitation for us to be equally yoked to the center. So not one person has to take care of everything, and the tentative, shy people can be invited to participate and be present. So what can happen in this situation with folks who want to heal, like I said, the overworking mind, people who have to take care of everything, because there's so much to be done, and I feel that way sometimes, but got to stay centered, is to reinforce your heaven to earth axis. Because what happens is if we see someone sharing something vulnerable and getting upset, sometimes we feel for them and we don't want them to be upset. So we want to run and help and fix, right? But when we do that is we take away the resiliency that they earn or find or cultivate on their own by going through that challenge, right? We've all had challenges, and when we come through the other side, we feel stronger, right? Because, wow, look what I did. Look at that obstacle I overcame. So we want to hold space. We don't want to leave them high and dry, but we're holding this sacred space so that they can navigate that on their own. The other thing that happens with this phenomenon called merging, 'cause this is what this is we leave our own part of the circle unattended, right? We've kind of gone out to lunch, or we're trying to fix the other person. So by staying centered, we offer this strength, this grounded presence for them to be able to have their process authentically. So to reinforce this on a regular basis is a really great practice, because then when we're having conversations in circle or out of circle, we can really be a strong pillar of strength to hold space for that other person to really own their accomplishment. So in a moment, I'm going to be guiding you through elevator breathing and reinforcing of your heaven to earth axis. If you like the elevator breathing, it's something I enlist in many times a day to find my center again. Life is challenging, let's face it. So that's what these tools are for. If you want to just experience the elevator breathing, there's another video if you want to check out on my YouTube channel that you can go right to. All right, so here is elevator breathing and your heaven to earth axis. Please enjoy. Find a comfortable seat, shaking off the stagnation of the day, moving anything that feels tight, finding an expansive body so you can settle in and bring your hands to heart center. Begin to enlist your elevator breathing by inhaling through the nose to the top of your head and exhaling through the mouth down to your pelvic floor. Inhaling to the top of the head and exhaling down to your pelvic floor. Taking a few breaths like this until you feel settled, and bring your hands to your thighs face down in a grounding gesture. Continue this vertical pathway and imagine as you exhale roots like the taproot of a tree growing from your tailbone and your feet down below the floor and the surface you're sitting on, reaching down into earth through layers of rock, clay, silt, down as far as you'd like to go, reaching down into the support of Mother Earth. As you do so, imagine your root breaking apart into 5 strands to now hold onto a rock or something for stability. Imagine Earth holding your roots lovingly and securely. When you're ready, releasing anything that does not serve you. Doubts, worry, stress and anxiety. Just let it all release down into the earth to be transmuted, to be transformed. Even if you're not conscious of what you're releasing, just let it go as best you can. When you're feeling ready, invite up from Mother Earth what it is you feel you need. Strength, peace, ease, and allow it to draw up through your roots, up, up, up through the floor, through those layers, through your feet and legs. And as you feel this energy, these gifts rising, palms lift in an energizing gesture. Feel these gifts lifting through your central channel all the way up, up, up beyond your heart. When you feel them rising through the central channel all the way up, maybe even feel the corners of your mouth lifting as it lifts your energy, liberating up out of gravity. Continuing on up through the crown of your head, reaching up to the sky, as far up into the heavens as you'd like to reach, into supportive energy and deep wisdom. And when you're feeling ready, invite from those branches that reached up to the heavens, invite that energy, this wisdom down through your branches, down to the crown of your head, spilling over your head and face and shoulders, all the way down to the floor, while also filling you from the inside, filling through that central channel all the way down through heart and root and back to earth. Feeling connection down below, connection up above, meeting in your heart space. As you bring your hands to heart center, bow to this deep wisdom, honor your connection. Breathe it in to every cell of your being, knowing you are complete just as you are. Namaste.